Om Shakti. Adigalar Amma's Divine Appearance by Shakti P.K. Sundaram, Coimbatore, India. A spiritual tour to the Coimbatore district. On Tuesday morning, December 8th, 1987, His Holiness Amma, or Adigalar, visited the Coimbatore district to shower her infinite grace and bless the people of Coimbatore at the prayer halls of the district. Lots of devotees thronged the railway station and gave a rousing reception to Amma, and took Amma to Shakti K.V. Ranganathan's house. After a while, His Holiness Amma asked my wife, Shakti Gomati, about the preparations made by her for Amma's visit. Unable to answer Amma, Shakti Gomati shed tears. Dr. Selvaraj, head of the campaign wing, said, Amma, she had to continuously attend on her mother-in-law, who underwent surgery at a hospital for her fractured leg, and so she could not participate in the preparations for Amma's tour. I shall come. Amma looked at Shakti Gomati affectionately, as Gomati burst into more tears, but managed to explain further. Amma, as my mother-in-law underwent surgery for her fractured leg, she could not even move from her bed. I stayed back as she needed assistance, and was therefore unable to participate in the preparations for Amma's tour. Upon hearing this, Amma said, There's nothing to worry about. She'll be all right. It's only a minor problem. The impact on her bone was because of her weight. Which hospital is she admitted in? Gomati replied, at the Vedanayagam hospital. Amma said, I will come there and see her. Amma turned to the charitable trust's treasurer, Shakti A.K. Venkadasamy, and said, Get the details of the hospital. We have to go there. Shakti A.K.V. replied, We will go, Amma. I know the hospital. A series of spiritual programs. Amma participated in a series of spiritual programs from day one of her visit to the Coimbatore district. She gave her darshan, or divine appearance, to a multitude of people from all of the prayer halls of the Coimbatore district who had participated in the spiritual procession. For hours together, she stood with her palms clasped to bless the people who participated in the long procession. After the parade, stage programs continued till 10 p.m., and Amma mercifully watched those programs. On Wednesday morning, December 9th, 1987, from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Amma visited many prayer halls and houses in Coimbatore and accepted Pada Puja, which is the offering to Amma's lotus feet. On Thursday, December 10th, 1987, Amma had accepted many Pada Pujas in Pollachi and Udalamapet. As a result, had to travel a lot. That night, Amma stayed at Amaravati. The following day, at around 8:30 a.m., she started from Amaravati to visit the villages situated in South Coimbatore. Not minding the rains, Amma continued her spiritual tour till 7 p.m. and retired for the day in Tirupur at Shakti Nataraj's house. He owns Muthu offset printers and is an ardent devotee of Amma. An avatar versus human being. When Vishnu incarnated as Lord Rama, he mourned Dasratha's demise and underwent an arduous journey through the stone and thorn-studded forests. During Krishna avatar, he was belittled as a shepherd and called him a thief. Duryodhana's evil plan was to push Krishna into the abyss and kill him. Lord Rama and Krishna could have exercised their volition to wipe off their enemies within a matter of seconds, but having incarnated as humans, they underwent all the pain just like any other ordinary person. Rama treaded the forests, Krishna went as an ambassador of peace on behalf of the Pandavas. Similarly, Amma, in the form of Adigalar, did not mind the hardships and visited many prayer halls and the houses of so many devotees to elevate them spiritually. With so many whirlwind engagements, Amma, in her human form, suffered from a fever in Tirupur. Programs postponed. All the programs that were planned for Amma on Saturday, December 12th, 1987, were postponed. My wife, Shakti Gomadi, who had the darshan, or witnessed the visual appearance of Amma, on the first day of her visit to Coimbatore, was unable to participate in any of Amma's other programs, as she had to attend on my mother at the hospital. But all of her thoughts revolved around Amma, and she longed to participate in her tour. My sister came to visit my mother in the hospital. Utilizing this opportunity, my wife requested my sister to be with her mother so that she could participate in Amma's programs. Amma at the airport. On December 12th, 1987, at around 6:30 p.m., Amma came to the Coimbatore airport to return to Chennai. Amma was not in favor of postponing the programs. Although very tired, she spoke to all of us. Unable to come. Closer to the time of departure, Amma looked at Shakti Gomadi and said, "Be of service at the campaign at Bangalore." Amma also expressed that she was sorry for not being able to visit her mother-in-law as promised. My wife and I pleaded Amma to take good care of herself. Nodding her head in affirmation, Amma went past the security check and the plane left for Chennai. Return to the hospital. After seeing off Amma at the airport, we both headed straight to the hospital to see my mother. Before entering the room, we could hear her voice loaded with agony due to pain. On seeing us, my mother hastened my wife to call the doctor to alleviate the pain, and my wife did accordingly. The doctor gave different types of medicine after careful examination, but to no avail. We were aghast at not knowing what to do to help my mother find relief. My wife stayed back with my mother at the hospital, and I took leave for the day. Was that a male nurse? My mother was writhing in pain throughout the night. My wife fell asleep from complete exhaustion. In the morning, at around 5 o'clock, when Gomadi got up, she saw my mother sleeping peacefully. She switched on the bathroom light, unwilling to disturb my mother. My mother woke up immediately and called my wife to come near her. My mother asked if the hospital remained unlocked during the nights. My wife replied that it was a big hospital where many patients could come, and doctors may perform emergency surgeries, and therefore they do not close the hospital at night. My mother further asked if male nurses attended patients in the night. My wife approached a duty doctor to get some clarification, and the doctor said male nurses do not attend on female patients, and no male member went to your mother-in-law's ward. Visit by a male nurse. When my wife confirmed that no male nurses were allowed to attend on women, and none had visited her mother-in-law's ward, my mother told her, "I had severe leg pain last night." Then a male came in and asked me where it was hurting, and I showed him the operated area. He then assured that there would be no more pain. Saying so, he softly touched the operated area with a sandal stick, and it was very soothing. Then with his hands, he carefully lifted my leg that was operated on and placed a pillow beneath it, adjusted it, and left the room. From then on, there was no pain. Only then did I sleep peacefully. Shakti Gomadi asked my mother how that person looked, to which my mother replied that he was a dusky-colored person. My wife in excitement asked if the person resembled Adigalar, who came to our house and accepted Pada Puja. With profound delight, my mother confirmed that he did indeed resemble Adigalar. He had treated her with a sandal stick that relieved her of her pain and agony. Corporeal and ethereal are celestial bodies. Amma told Shakti Gomadi that she will come to see my mother in the hospital. However, her corporeal body was unable to extend past its limits to proceed further with the plan. So Amma's desire to visit my mother at the hospital in that form was not fulfilled. The ethereal body is not bound by any human limitations. So, as per her promise and desire, Amma, after reaching Chennai, visited the hospital in Coimbatore and treated my mother. Furthermore, she cured her of her suffering. When my mother had a broken knee joint, we were all worried and weren't sure if it will return to normalcy. However, Amma, in ethereal or celestial form, treated and brought her back to normalcy. We are so fortunate to have Amma's boundless, benevolent grace and are eternally grateful to her. Adigalar is not just a regular human. He's our family's guru and the God that our eyes have witnessed.
Subscribe to Bangaru Amma channel. Don't forget to click bell icon. Like and share the videos with other devotees.